So, okay, you're working with a bunch of corporations as they come on as new partners, make sure they have a successful relationship with the team, all makes sense. As you weigh that kind of process, is it more important? I understand that levels of importance, everything's important. I get that. But if you're thinking of trying to inform people who are maybe in college, who may head this direction, is it important to really work on the relationship building and communication side of it? Or is it more important to be creative and coming up with new ideas and broader strategies? How would you kind of weigh these things as somebody's weaving their way into this kind of a career path?
Yeah, I think relationships is the foundation. You can get through any issue, any solution to any solution, if you have a strong relationship. If they trust you, if they know that you have their best interests in mind, you're going to be able to get through those things. So I'd always lean back on those relationships. But when you talk about, coming up with the ideas and those strategies, I go back to one of my first mentors, a guy I worked with at Genesco, and we were planning an event for one of our partners at the time. And he said, you get all these people in the room, and no offense to anyone who has an MBA, but they've got a bunch of MBAs and they're worried about what color this needs to be to make a person feel a certain way. And he's like, at the end of the day, it's about selling the product. And if you're not selling the product, if we're not encouraging people to go spend money on the product, then they're not going to have enough money to do this event again in the future. And so, when I take any one of these deals, the first thing I want to do is I understand the business goals, certainly for the partner. I ask them why they're doing this, and I think we'll talk about this a little bit more, but the partners we brought on are so enveloped in what we have and what we're building from a community standpoint, from a DE&I standpoint. We are looking way outside those traditional assets. But at the end of the day, I need to make sure they're successful in business. And so any strategy we come up with, any idea we come up with, we're always looking back to that. Is this going to help their business succeed? And, that's the bottom line of having a successful partner, is at the end of it, they feel like they got that ROI, whether it's brand awareness, whether it's sales of products. That's what we benchmark at the start. And we always come back to that at the end and show that success.